Hello and welcome. The GamingStooges are here, and we're going to talk about something which got announced just recently.
Oh my god, guys, it's Sonic!
I don't know when
We're gonna
this
talk
is
about
going
Sonic!
up, so we're going to talk about Sonic. There was a 25th anniversary party, which weirdly enough came a month after his actual 25th anniversary, but whatever. There was Aaron Weber, who actually he does the Sonic social media accounts. There was
confirmed to be the ultimate meme lord.
Yes, he is confirmed ultimate meme lord. Also, how do you pronounce his name? Takashi Iizuka?
Yes.
Yeah, one of the co-creators of Sonic, of course. So they were presenting stuff and just showing stuff off, to celebrate. And two things, actually. Who watched the entire anniversary party? Because I only got to watch the two trailers.
I watched like a lot of it.
Okay, so if anybody would like to mention what happened before we get to the trailers, if that matters, or if anybody wants to just cover it real quick.
The only really important thing of importance that really happened aside from just a lot of advertising was Crush 40 was there.
That is actually pretty cool to know that Crush 40 is still around.
They played like a whole set for like a half hour.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I know that they did announce like some stuff for like things that not a lot of people are going to care about, like Lego Dimensions and Sonic Dash.
I care about that. I care about that.
Do you really?
No, he doesn't.
I am honestly half tempted to buy Lego Dimensions just to play Sonic.
I would, but the only fucking way that you can buy Lego Dimensions is like the $90 Batman bundle.
That's why you wait until it's not $90.
That is disgusting. What else? There was the Sonic Dash announcement, which I don't.
Who
Sonic
cares?
Yeah, it's whatever. So I guess we'll just skip on to like the main events, things that are really important, the reasons why we're doing this video. They announced two big games. The first one is Sonic Mania, which is basically it's the newest. It's actually it's like half remixed old stuff and half new stuff, so it's like kind of technically a new game, kind of technically like half a new game. I don't know how to explain it, but it's made by Christian Whitehead as well as a couple other people who actually are responsible for previous ports of Sonic 1, 2, and Sonic CD. If anybody played the last gen, they ported Sonic CD to PS3, Xbox 360.
Which is the best version of Sonic CD.
It is.
It's $5. Go buy it.
I have not played it, but yet I am going to at some point. But I've heard it is the best version. Sonic 2 and 1 went to Android and iOS and replaced the atrocious versions that Sega originally put out. And those ports are actually really good. If you have a phone, and most people have a phone, $3 gets you either of those games. And Christian Whitehead did the programming for those two. They are phenomenal ports. So, I love them. But he is working on this game, which is, it has like, as mentioned before, it has like half and half remixed old stuff and new stuff. Like they showed off a little bit of Studiopolis Zone is a new level. And the music for that stage is fucking great. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just it has like a Sonic CD / Sonic Adventure vibe. Like, it kind of reminds me of like Casinopolis, but it also reminds me of Stardust Speedway.
I'm sorry, did you just call it Casinopolis?
Yes, I know. Some other people probably pronounce it some other weird way.
Well,
whatever.
In the actual OP itself, I pronounce it Casinopolis.
Like a normal person, even though it's actually Casinopolis.
Yeah, I'm still.
I've always called it Casinoopolis, so I guess I don't really have room to talk.
There's two O's.
I call it J.
Oh.
But anyway, Sonic Mania will be out on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. No, that's the next one. Spring 2017. and it will feature Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, which unfortunately, the one thing that was wrong with the announcement for that game is that Aaron Weber did not manage to take the opportunity to have them, to like convince them to make the advertisement say 2 playable characters and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that would have made that like any more perfect. But no, there's 2 playable characters, so it's like I feel like it's a more proper follow-up to the 16, because the graphics are actually like 16-bit styled, like just like Sonic CD and Sonic 1, 2, 3 Knuckles. Like looks just like it came out of that era. Of course, the animation is a lot more fluid, and if you haven't seen like the logo animation, oh, I'm hyped. But yeah, it was just like a 2-minute trailer. They also had demo, like people could play the Green Hill thing and Studiopolis. Now I'm getting my levels mixed up on the floor of the anniversary party afterwards. And then Aaron Weber was like, "All right, that's it. That's all we have to show." And then Takashi Iizuka was like, "No, I actually have one more thing." And they showed off a trailer for another game, which is only known as, quote-unquote, Project Sonic 2017. Takashi Iizuka stresses that this is a new game, not a sequel, but it features classic Sonic, returning from Generations, and it has modern Sonic, and it looks like it's in a different timeline, because like everything's a mess, everything's in ruins, and there's a giant egg robot, and it looks like Eggman 1. It's weird. There's not a whole lot of information. It was a cool trailer, but there's not a whole lot of information other than the advertisement in the trailer where it was like, even heroes need help, or whatever. But that game is gonna come out holiday 2017. A lot of people are saying
if it's not a sequel, then it's a reboot of the entire series.
I have no idea what they're gonna do with this.
They had like a 50-second teaser trailer. We don't know shit.
We need to defeat Black Sonic.
Hey, Jack.
Yes.
It was a minute. It was a minute and 20.
Whatever, man.
20
27 seconds.
But goddamn it, I did not even think of that. Black Sonic. Not even Shadow. It's actually just Black Sonic. Like they just pulled him out of Smash 4, and they were like, okay. But
Shadow's Black Sonic all along.
Wait, wouldn't that be Darkspine Sonic?
Well, that's a transformation, not so much a separate character.
Wait, is Black Goku a separate character?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is a actually separate character.
I did not know that. I haven't seen Super yet.
I watched the fight. He is an actual different character. But anyway, so Project Sonic 2017, quote unquote, it will actually be out for Xbox One, PS4, NX, and PC, holiday 2017. So there's over a year to wait. There's gonna probably be a lot more information as time goes on. But that was basically the 25th anniversary thing, and I don't know, what'd you guys think of the stuff that was shown off?
Fantastic.
I must destroy a cat. I will be back. Please continue on.
All right,
Jack may start.
What, just like thoughts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sonic Mania looks kick-ass. I hope that best case scenario, Green Hill is the only level that's rebooted. I would really love it if, like, the rest of it was just a complete game, because Christian Whitehead is a very talented developer. I have confidence that from the gameplay that I've seen, that this game will be like well designed, level design wise, and sonically, it's no pun intended. It sounds really good. It's very much. I would assume the physics would be very akin to that of classic Sonic. Like I said, Christian Whitehead knows what he's doing. I'm just really excited for it, and I hope it comes to a Nintendo console, but whatever. If it doesn't, then whatever.
Then there's no reason not to.
Is Sonic 2017?
Really depends.
I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say it really depends on when the NX comes out and when Mania comes out, because it seems like Mania might end up coming out before NX does.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
March 2017 is,
spring.
Pretty solid.
Spring is anywhere in the span of March to May, so, who knows, maybe it'll be a launch title.
I feel like it'd probably just get ported, because I don't think that
probably.
Christian Whitehead, because it's not Sega or Sonic Team that has, like they have the dev kit for the NX, I'm sure, but Christian Whitehead, I would assume, does not.
Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Sonic 2017, I have faith that they won't fuck this up. It's from the same guys that made Colors and Generations, which they specified at the beginning of the trailer. I mean,
Yes.
There really hasn't been a bad Sonic game since then. I mean, excluding Boom, because that was made by a completely different studio, and Lost World, which was made, I believe, by a different division of Sonic Team, if I'm not mistaken. Colors and Generations were both fantastic games, and if it's like anything like those games, I have pretty... when it comes to when it comes to Sonic, I'm always cautiously optimistic, but I have with the track record of Colors and Generations, I have a feeling that this will turn out to be pretty good game at least, but it's hard to say because we only have like a teaser trailer with literally no gameplay so far.
Literally no gameplay.
So that's whatever.
I've basically mostly said what I wanted to about Mania, except for the fact that I forgot to mention that there is a new move called the Drop Dash, which looks like it'll be a really cool addition to the gameplay. I'm going to assume there's going to be more than just Green Hill Zone Remix, but I would hope that it'd be more like a 70-30 split in favor of new zones, and there'd be less, because I know that there's supposed to be like remixes and new zones. I would just hope that it'd heavily favor new zones. What were you going to say, Justin?
What I learned, they said something about it's not just Green Hill. I don't know about Sonic 2. I'm not sure if I actually saw that, but they said they're also going to be like maybe remix stages of Sonic CD and Sonic 3.
I feel like it would probably let's say the game's like 12 zones, like it's like a typical 2D Sonic game has like I know Sonic 3 Knuckles and Sonic 2 both have like 10 to 12 zones. I would assume that like there'd maybe be like one remix level from each of the main Genesis era games that are being celebrated. So one from 1, one from 2, one from 3 and Knuckles, and one from CD, maybe one from 3 and one from Knuckles separately, who knows. But I would hope that it'd be like the bulk of it would be new gameplay, but regardless, I'm looking forward to it, and I honestly want to consider this Sonic 4 more so than Sonic 4, because Sonic Mania looks actually like it'll be really good.
Just wanted to point out that I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but game studio Renegade Kid offers to port Sonic Mania to the 3DS.
That would be terrific, and I hope that they do that.
I also hope that they do that.
Alright, and then as for Project Sonic 2017, basically what Jack said, but I am going to just add that I really hope that sooner rather than later we get some sort of short, even if it's like 15 seconds, just actual gameplay soon. I want to believe that Sonic Team has been working on this for a while, considering that even if they actually did, like, the people that are working on this game actually did work on Lost World, that's still 3 years since the last time they've actually made a Sonic game. And so I would hope that not, like, the entire team was devoted to that, whatever that other game was. Was that like an elephant or whatever? I don't remember what the fuck they made. But they made another game like a side project, and I want to hope
Oh.
that they've been working on
Tembo
this.
the badass elephant.
Yeah.
That game's
I
fun.
want to hope that they've been, really cracking at this game, this new Sonic game for a while now, and that they just didn't want to show off more just yet. Because there is a whole another year or so away, but it'd be nice if they actually had a good amount of time before then. It's not just like, okay, we just started development on this game. But I do have cautious optimism. Like, I did still have, as much as I love Colors and Generations, I did still have slight, wishes that I wish would have been better tweaked here or there. But I wouldn't mind if they did another game kind of like that. I would assume that that's going to be how it's going to work. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Justin, what do you want to say about the new games?
First I'd like to say that people need to stop being faggots and just think that Sonic Mania is catering to the old school people when they have a 3D game right around the corner. Because at that point they're just being stupid. I'd understand a little bit more if Sonic Mania was the only game they had coming out, but it's not, so calm the fuck down.
But Justin, it's the Sonic fan base. You can't please everybody.
Well, I'll just punch every single one of them then.
Okay.
But Sonic...
No, Mushina. No. No, Mushina, no.
It would not be a GamingStooges video without a cameo by a cat.
Mushina is also excited for Sonic Mania.
He's excited for everything.
Sonic...
Mushina, you purr too loud. Go away.
Sonic Mania is definitely something I'm looking forward to, if only because it's been a pretty long time since I've actually played like a proper 2D game, because I actually haven't played like the Genesis originals in quite a few years. You put off a game series for too long and you really get sloppy at it when you come back to it. So, I like the fact that it's not just like a pseudo Genesis looking game, like pretty much what Sonic 4 was. I mean, some could say that it's just nostalgia kind of making you feel that way, but honestly, it's not just a genuine article, but it also looks like it's properly programmed. So, it's higher quality than Sonic 4 was, which is a good thing. Like, just by watching the gameplay, I can already tell that the physics are more on point than Sonic 4 was. And that's just from observation, because that's from years of playing Genesis Sonic games. On the other hand, I really don't know what to think of Project Sonic, because there's not much to go off besides, hey, is this the sequel to Sonic Chronicles? Because that's kind of how it ended.
Please no.
Oh boy, Sonic Chronicles, everyone's favorite.
Oh, this is the sequel. I've been waiting for this one. But I hope the tone isn't like... I mean, Lost World was kind of dark-ish, with certain implications and shit like that. But actually, for some reason, I actually think Lost World is actually the darkest, like after Generations, because I don't know, there's like a lot of infighting between Sonic and Tails, and some of it seems kind of forced. But I hope the tone is not too dark. Like it can be dark, but not if it encompasses the entire fucking thing. And because Generations was lighthearted. Colors was lighthearted. It had some dark moments, but it was still lighthearted. I think Sonic is better when it's lighthearted. You can have some dark elements in the game, just so long as they don't completely take everything over.
I think what's probably going to happen is it'll be serious on the level of, Sonic Adventure, so it won't be too... it won't be, edgy, corny serious.
Yeah. Because, I like to think that after... probably Heroes, yeah, because that's when Shadow started. The game started getting really dark for no reason, and it kind of dragged the writing down with it.
Well, even, Heroes was, a corny kind of serious. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, they weren't really corny so much as they just had bad delivery.
Well,
but like that level, like that kind of seriousness, but still in it with a good universe and a good like the way that it's portrayed, like that's okay.
well, like, I think the darkest, at least back then, was Sonic Adventure 2, if only because, like, there was actual fucking murder in that game. It's granted it's one person, well, technically it's two, but there was still fucking murder, like, there wasn't even, like, a fucking execution. And like, it doesn't really pick up again after that until BioLizard shows up, because unlike Chaos, where he's just this watery monstrosity, BioLizard is some bioorganic, pulsating, fucking, wouldn't be out of place in a Resident Evil game kind of monster. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's like, if this is supposed to be Shadow, what the fuck did they do to get to him? It's like, I don't know. That seemed kind of like a big-lipped alligator moment, because it's just like, wow, this came out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, I just kind of hope Project Sonic doesn't go that crazy with the story, where it's just like, oh, here's something that's really dark for no fucking reason that just comes out of nowhere. Other than that, though, like, I don't have any real complaints, not yet anyway, because there's nothing known about any of the gameplay of Project Sonic. That's actually the advantage Sonic Mania has over Project Sonic right now, is that they actually do have gameplay. And because everybody can see it plays like a Genesis Sonic game, there's not really much to go off other than this looks like it'll be good. So, until there's more information on Project Sonic, I'm mostly neutral.
Alright, so that leaves Landon to talk about his feelings about the two games, or if he wants to add in anything else. Oh god, Landon about to drop the hottest mixtape.
Sonic.
Cloud,
Well,
I think you're
Thank you, I'll be here
misunderstanding.
all night.
Lennon already dropped the hottest mixtape. It's called The Dirty Skanks by The Dirty Skanks.
Oh,
I did drop that.
I thought when you said he was going to drop the hottest mixtape, he was just going to start playing Sonic R music.
Oh.
He just starts playing Can You Feel the Sunshine?
God, you
Does
imagine
it brighten up your day?
you imagine a mixtape of fucking Sonic R music?
Guys, what if
Whoa.
Richard Jacques comes back for Project Sonic
Please.
2017?
Oh god.
Hey,
That's
hey,
good.
he did music for Sonic Generations, so I don't see why not.
It's true. Anyway, I am fairly excited for Sonic Mania. I just hope, like Jack said, it comes to a Nintendo console of some kind. I'll probably get it on PS4 if it doesn't.
I feel like
And then,
I was just gonna say I feel like it's gonna be like after the fact.
well, I did not specify when. I just specified that I would like it to come to a Nintendo console. And then, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about it. You can go watch the trailer and see for yourself. It looks cool. I am happy that Knuckles and Tails are playable characters. More so Knuckles, because he hasn't been a playable character since...
I think actually, maybe Sonic 06, if that counts?
Sonic 06, well, he's playable in that. And then... I mean, there's a form of him in Black Knight in the multiplayer, and if you count that, but...
Wow.
Yeah.
Knuckles really hasn't been playable
Well,
in
to be
so
fair,
long.
you can play as Knuckles in the single player.
Yeah.
You said
In Black Knight,
you said
yeah.
you said multiplayer though. I was just
Well, that's true. There's multiplayer too, but
I
you
mean,
can play as him.
to be
in single player
fair,
as well.
you can play as fucking Silver the Hedgehog and Jet the Hawk in Black Knight multiplayer.
Yeah. But since then, I mean, yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot in terms of playable characters. Period, minus Tails. So I'm happy that they're bringing him back. And then Project Sonic 2017, I'm looking forward to. And I guess I am going to get a NX here soon.
Praise be to God, Knuckles.
Praise be to God, Knuckles. That's all I have to say. You guys said the bit.
Alright, so actually, this was a fairly not lengthy video, but we basically talked about everything. I think we were pretty thorough too. There wasn't too much to talk about, but it was big
filler
enough.
episode.
But it was big enough. We covered it all. Those are our thoughts and feelings. We're excited for the upcoming Sonic games, cautiously optimistic in some senses. We hope you guys are interested in the new games. Let us know how you feel, and we will see you next time. Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
Subscribe to the Church of God, Knuckles.
Or die.
Subscribe to the Church of God, Knuckles. Please donate $5 directly to my pocket, and I'll make sure it gets to him.
In the form of an NX.
Thank you, and see you next time.